Hello, hello, hello. I am super excited to be here live today. So, one part of my podcast is that every Friday I give a little bit of a marketing tip to help you as a hairstylist to do something that will help you to attract more people towards your business and more people that will actually become a paying client into our chair. Because we really, really want to have not just more followers, but we want to have more people in our chair, make more money, and so on. And I thought that it would be fun to just start to do these segments as a live thing. So now I'm here, and today I'm going to talk about how you can start to make sure that the people that start to follow you on Instagram will actually have a conversation with you. Someone says that your voice not properly. We'll see if we can change that a little bit. Hope that this is working better. So if anyone is here on Instagram Live, if you hear me better now, please let me know so that I'm not just rambling on and you won't be able to hear me. I'm also live on YouTube at this very moment, so your voice is low. We'll see. Maybe I can hold the phone like this and see if it's working now. So one thing that we really, really want our people to do on Instagram and on any type of platform really is to have people start to open up for conversations with us. And for you, as a hairstylist, it is your job to actually make sure that you are the one opening up conversations with the people that are following you. Something weird is happening. My internet apparently is not the best at this very moment. So we'll have to do with whatever is happening in the internet world at this very moment. Trying to do my best, but we'll see. So going back to the conversations that we should start to have with the people that are following us on Instagram. So your job as a hairstylist is to actually start to have conversations with the people that are following you. And it is your job to actually start to invite people to have this conversation with you. And there are many different ways that you can open up to having these conversations with people. One thing that I think that you should do every single day is the first thing. Instagram really, really likes us to interact with our followers, and they really, really want us to interact on the platform. And interact, that means that you're not just there dumb scrolling. You are actually opening up for liking things. You are opening up for so you're liking things, you are commenting on things, you are sharing things, you are actually using the app. And that is something that is important, because you are telling Instagram, to the algorithm, that you are there to engage. And with all the changes that are going on Instagram at this very moment, one of the things that they want us to do is start to build community. And building community you can do by start to open up for conversations. You want people to comment on your stuff and start to have conversations, because it is when we can start to have conversations with our potential hair clients that we actually can get an understanding of what is it that they struggle with, what is their biggest problem, and you can start to move them into showing that you have the best solution for them becoming comfortable with their hair. And we can do this in many different ways. So one thing that I want you to do daily is, let's say that you have some time in the morning before you open the salon. Go into the Instagram app, create a message that is talking about who you are, in what way you specifically help people, what are you specialized in. Remember, the more specialized you are, the more likely people will get an understanding of how you can help them in a unique way. If you are generic and just offer any kind of services, most likely they won't understand why they should come to you. So this message should be about who you are, where you are, where your salon is, and specifically like what your specialty is, and open up with the question of how is your hair doing now? What is your biggest struggle with your hair? Is there in any particular way that you want to change your hair, or etc., etc., etc. The more that you get an understanding of what your dream clients are struggling with when it comes to their hair, the easier it will be for you to actually understand, okay, what should that opening question be so that someone will respond to me. And this welcome message is something that I want you to start to send to every single one that starts to follow you. So you're inviting them into your world. You're not sending them, and this is something that I want you to remember, is that a lot of hairstylists are sending this message on automation. You can book an appointment here. You can do this, blah, 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 blah. And what you are doing is you're pushing the sale directly on someone without starting to have a conversation where they are at. And we want to start to have a conversation and listen to where our potential clients are. And then we can move them into a paying client when they start to feel that, hey, I think this person is the right hairstylist for me. But think about it. People want to get to know you. People want to trust you. People want to feel that you are the right fit for them. If you're just pushing the sale down the throat on them, the first thing that you actually do, then it might seem pushy. And if you invite people into starting to have these conversations with you, then they start to feel trust. Hopefully they start to like you. And then you can move into having a consultation. I love having video consultations with my potential clients because it is easier for me. Then I don't have to have a bunch of people extra coming into the salon. I'm super introverted, and I don't like the extra people coming into the salon when I'm not ready for it. So I really love having video consultations because it also doesn't push the sale down the throat on someone. And it doesn't take that extra effort for the client needing to come to the salon to have that conversation with you. So a tip is to do that. So sending these welcoming messages for every single one that actually start to follow you. And this is something that you are doing and you're opening up for a conversation. And in every single caption that you write, you should end it with some kind of call to action. And the call to action may be, do you struggle with this as well? Send me a DM and let's chat. Or you can ask, like, is this also your dream hair? Let me know in the comments. And the more you are ending every single caption with this, then you are telling your followers that they should start to have a conversation with you, and you are opening up. You are actually serving that on the plate. And in the beginning, it might feel awkward, and it might feel like no one is talking back. This isn't working. We have all of these ideas in our head. Why is this not working? And I want to remind you that it actually takes some time to train people to start to talk back to you. But trust me, if you are opening up for conversations and if you're opening up your world in this way, more likely the people that go through that process of starting to have a conversation with you, moving into having a consultation, and then they actually become a client, that process makes them feel that they trust you. And then when they actually come into the salon and sit in your chair, they're looking forward to see you. They trust you. They feel that they really, really like you, and that will really help to get them to become comfortable in their hair. You will have an easier time actually understanding what it is that they want to have done with their hair, and more likely they will come back for another visit and another visit and another visit, because you have already established that connection and the like and trust factor. And you know, it can be hard when you have a client for the very first time to sit in your chair and really, really make them comfortable. So if you do this pre-work in your digital world, more likely they will be comfortable with you, and they will be a long ongoing client. And this is what truly, truly works nowadays to really move someone from just being a follower into a paying client. And that is what all your digital world should do. It should show off the work, it should build a connection with you, and it should move them into becoming a paying client. So start by crafting a welcome message and start to think about, how can I create a caption that actually invites people into having a conversation with me? And if you struggle with captions, send me a DM on Instagram, or if you are watching this live stream at this very moment on YouTube, or if you're listening to this on the podcast, check the show notes or check the notes under this live stream, and I will put a link down below, because I have actually created a ChatGPT prompt where you just fill in some of the blanks. Use that into ChatGPT, and it will actually help you create your captions for you. It's truly amazing, and I want you to start to use that now. So if you struggle with writing captions, either send me a message and let me know that you want it, and I will send it to you, or just click on the link in the show notes or under the live stream, and it will really, really transform your business. So I'm not going to ramble on forever about this, but I think it's so important that you start to think about, how can I open up for having conversations with my followers on social media? And remember, it is your job to cultivate that people actually will start to have these conversations with you. I want to say thank you for today. I truly hope that you start to do this. Let me know all of your aha moments. You can either send me an email at contact@serene-flow.com, or send me a DM on Instagram at sereneflow_. See you next week. Bye.